Yo, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode with your boy Abe Shaw. As you can see by the title of this video, today we had a freaking crazy week. Not crazy week. It's crazy I'm saying week and it's only Monday, bro. Like, it's literally only Monday. The market is just getting started. It's finally actually really just starting to set us up for the bigger plays that's going on the charts. And as you can see by the title of this video, we had an amazing day at the charts. From specifically, it's really all three pairs, I'll say, for the most part, really played out pretty smooth. But as you can see, if you follow my Wealthy Traders Profit, excuse me, I'm speaking too fast. If you follow the Wealthy Traders Profit page, then you already know what type of day I had in the market. I actually need to go ahead and update the overall update for where we actually close in profit. So I think the title of this video is going to be like, overall, we closed $88,000 in profit. It would have easily, you know what? Ooh. Y'all know what? I just figured out the title of this video. And I said I was going to do like a video like this soon. And I'm going to tie it into this video right here. So today could have easily been a 100K day at the charts. But we had ended up closing the day out with $88,000 in profit because there were a couple trades that I had entered in trying to catch a reversal too early. And it bit me in the behind. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had a trade where I entered too early on. And I wasn't too, I would say in my moment, I wasn't too disciplined to actually hold the trade how I usually do. Instead, I actually was more like tight on it. I was like, all right, let me make my stop loss super tight. And then it ended up working out perfectly because later on, I ended up calling that same setup in my personal mentee chats. If you're my personal mentee, you're watching this video right now, you already know I called the sell on US 30 back down to support. And we were able to capitalize off of that huge move off of that. I didn't even actually go back to see how many pips that was. But I'll talk about all that in this video. But, how do I want to start this video off? I'll figure it out. And then y'all probably see like in this video how I'm going to start it off. But enjoy the show. If you are new to my YouTube channel, first of all, side note, focus up, camera. Side note, and let's actually get some light in here. Shout out to everybody that's actually my new subscribers. If you're new here, shout out to you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Wealthy Trader family. That's what I'm calling my subscribers, because I think that I don't really want to call y'all subscribers. At this point in time, I feel like if you're constantly watching my videos 24/7, you're constantly showing love, you're constantly leaving likes. As you guys start to get more comfortable and you guys start to leave more comments and actually engage with me, like at this point we family, because you're looking out. You feel me? Like you're actually talking to me. You're getting some type of value from my YouTube videos. That's why you're constantly watching it, whether it be motivational, whether it be just from a strategy standpoint and learning how you could trade these indice pairs, whatever it may be for you. Maybe let me know down below in the comments, or just continue to watch. Just make sure you like the video. And if you are watching this video, you're not subbed up and you're not liking the video, bro, what are you? Let's really talk about it. Like, what are you here for? Like, why is you being? You dang near being weird, bro. You being fake and you being weird. I'm talking dead to the camera right now. I'm not even looking up here. I'm looking right here into your soul right now. Because I want you to understand, like, bro, stop being weird. Don't watch my video if you're not going to like, if you're not going to subscribe. Like, you just, at that point, you're not a subscriber. You're a fan. You're a fan because you're watching me and you're not talking to me. But for my actual family, you feel me? For my people that's already subbed up and liking the videos and commenting, shout out to y'all. Y'all the real ones. Without further ado, though, enough of me with this rat. Let's really get into this video. It's going to be two parts. So the first part is going to be me talking about how easy trading is, right? And I know a lot of people are not going to like how I said that. How easy trading is. You heard it here first. Trading is easy. Second part is going to be, I'm going to be showing y'all basically how the analysis that I gave out during the live trading session versus me doing a breakdown recap. Y'all actually going to get the breakdown recap before I'm going to drop it on my Academy page, but you guys, if you watch this YouTube first before the people watching the Academy, we're going to see who's actually on it first, right? You guys will see, like, more so the trades I called out and the recap about talking about those specific setups that I was looking for in the market. So if you can get some type of value from me breaking down what I saw in the market, what led to me calling these buys, hopefully this help you. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. So let's get into this video. Enough of me rambling and stalling it on. It's time for me to actually drop some game, drop some sauce. So let's get it. Alright, so like I was saying, day trading in the financial markets isn't hard. It's actually really easy. It is really easy. It's really so easy. It doesn't make no sense, right? So nothing me trolling. Nothing me trolling. I know it's a lot of people that's watching the video right now like, bro, what do you mean it's easy? Trading is not easy. Oh my gosh, it takes this much skills. Da 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 da. Boom 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 boom. Before your Twitter fingers, before your comments get to going crazy under my comment section, relax. Trading is not easy. That isn't the right word for it. Trading is simple. I feel like you hear this a lot of times. A lot of times people say this, and it's honestly, it's so true. And the reason why I say trading, honestly, no, scratch that. Trading is easy. The only problem that us as a community, as traders, people that's trying to step into this market, the only problem that we all face. What is going on with my camera right now? Hold on. Alright, we back. It's tripping right now though. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, the only problem that we all face when it comes to trading is up here. See, everybody when it comes to trading, like, it's literally so like I keep saying, like, at first I used to stop myself from saying like trading is so easy, but like I'd be like, oh, it's not easy, it's simple. But no, it's easy. We as a human, we make trading hard. A good analogy would be, for example, like cars. Let's say electric car. We could say Teslas. We could say cars in general, right? So the theory is, people always say like, basically traffic isn't car's fault. It's a human error. Like humans, somebody brake, it causes a domino effect to other people braking, it causes a domino effect to other people braking, which leads to traffic jams, people trying to merge, all these different traffic jams. Like the cars is not the problem. And even if cars malfunction, if cars have errors, it's not the car fault. It is the manufacturer fault, because which was created by who? Humans. Humans built the manufacturing for cars, which led to the car error that's happening on your car. So it all stems back to human error. And it's that same concept when it comes to trading, right? When it comes to trading, we can have the most perfect strategy in the world, but for some reason up here, our mental and our psychology is the main factor that psych us out of trades. It is the main factor that stops us from getting out of the trade too early, from setting my stop loss either tighter or setting it further from where my entry was compared to the rules and the guidelines that I set. You can ask anybody that trade in this industry for more than, I'll say, honestly, a year. But really what I want to say is no more than, if a trader trade in the industry from at least 2 to 4 years, right? You can ask any of them. They'll all tell you, I have a great strategy that works, but the only time I really take losses, and anybody can tell you, the only time you really take L's on trades is when you don't listen to your rules. Besides not listening to your rules, the only other thing that can play a factor is news events. Random news events could come out and make the market act a little bit different compared to what you are actually used to, right? But at the same time, you could easily make a guideline rule for yourself that, hey, I'm not going to trade NLP week, or hey, I'm not going to trade when this news article come out. So what does that mean? You have to do your due diligence to make sure that the news is getting ready to come out, that one, that you're paying attention on top of what news is coming out every day, and two, making sure that you made a rule that you was going to trade NLP week. So what are you doing trading NLP week? You're not listening to your rules, and that is the reason why you hit stop loss on the trade. That is the reason why you've blown the accounts over and over again, because you're not being disciplined to your rules. Somebody that actually, it's crazy that how this ties in. A dude, I don't know who you are, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Respect. I know you probably was saying out of love. If not, it's still, I'm taking it as out of love. A guy commented on my YouTube video, the episode before this one. So when I went to the gym and stuff, he said, "Hey, you kind of chubby. Do 1 hour of cardio a day and let go of all the fast food." He saw this. Obviously, I told him, "Hey, I appreciate it, but like I purposely gained like a little bit more pound of weight, because me personally, I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but I shed weight kind of easy. So you gain up weight, gain up muscles. So it's time for you to actually like bulk up, actually cut, and do however I want to do with my body, right? So that's me, because since I know I shed off weight so easily, plus it's mostly water weight anyway, it's not a problem for me to lose weight whenever I choose to actually get into the gym and actually work out, which is what y'all doing, which is what y'all are seeing in this series. Now I think I'm actually do more. He did say like it'd be cool if I do a series like that. So shout out to you. I might actually implement more gym vlogs into this episode series. Not this episode in particular, but like this episode, this series in general for the day in the life of a trader. Now, what he said at the end is facts. He said, in this game, mind, body, and charts are all the chats. Blah, blah, blah. Mind, body, and charts are all attached, right? You feel me? Like, and what he was really saying was basically like, it takes discipline. Like, if you can't be disciplined in one aspect of your life, it's going to be hard for you to be disciplined in another aspect of your life, right? So when it comes to trading, you'll see a lot of times people work out, people read books, because they're changing their mindset, they're changing their mind, they're trying to grow as an individual. As you become disciplined in one area in your life, it's going to reflect on all other areas in your life, right? So as I become more disciplined when it comes to trading, as you as an individual decide like, hey, trading, and really repeat what I just said, trading is so easy, it makes no sense. Out of all the strategies I teach my academy, every single strategy is one strategy. My main strategy that I use is the simplest and easiest strategy that you can use possible. Easy. The simplest and easiest strategy that you can use possible. Especially for my academy members, you know. One of the strategies in particular I can think of off the top of my head is my US 35-minute strategy. I have a specific rule that is based off of to catch 250 pips no matter what. Right? It is so, if you know how US 30 moves, you understand excuse me. You understand how easy it is to catch 250 pips off of this pair. Like, it's like clockwork. You could look at a 5-minute candlestick, and a 5-minute candlestick might range from 250 to 300 pips per candlestick pattern. So you can obviously understand how simple it is to make a market move like that. But you can learn whatever strategy you learn as much as you want. You can back test it, you can perfect it. You know through the back testing, you know the times the pair moves. You know when it's going to hit support, when it's going to hit resistance. You understand the probability of when it's going to retest versus when it's going to actually take off for main moves. But it all comes down to when you're actually in that field, when you're actually on the charts on the day setup, when you're actually on the charts live, not demo. When you're actually on the charts live and seeing this, it's actually 9 a.m. Is everything that you back tested and study for a reason is going to go out the window? Or are you going to actually stay disciplined with all your rules and all your guidelines and everything that you look for in the market? And are you going to actually execute on that? And when you actually do place the trade, are you going to be anxious in that same setup? Or are you going to actually be 80 to 90% confident? You could be 100%. Me, I'm 100% on my trades because I'm that confident in my strategy and how consistent I've been going on these charts. Literally, not even just this entire year, but last year. But I would say, honestly, this is probably the best year I've ever had trading as a whole in my entire life. But that's because every year, I keep sharpening my iron, finding ways. How can I prove this? Okay, maybe you wait a little longer. Okay, what are strict rules I'm looking for? Bullish engulfing candlesticks, bearish engulfing candlesticks, key support, key resistance, price action, different variables, all these different things that I add into my bag, add into my arsenal, you feel me? Where's mine? I done got 3 different, if you know, I got like 3 different apparel bags. Actually, you know what? I'm about to go grab one. 1 second. Which one is this one? So we're just going to say this one is one of my bags, you feel me? So like every different strategy, shout out to the Cyber Squad, man. That's what this logo is in particular. Shout out to the Cyber Squad. Every different strategy I'm using going in my bag. Price action going in my bag. Support, resistance, what else? Oh, 4-hour setups for sure. I need that. Oh wait, Abe just gave us a day chart setup. He tossed a day chart sauce. I need that in my bag. All these different things, all these different variables that play a factor into the market, right? It's so many different. Out of everything that you just heard me say that I put into my bag, it's so many things that I can just grab right out that bag. Oh, I got a setup for when it's consolidating. I got a setup when it's in the trending market. I got a setup for when the market is actually pulling back for a higher low or a lower high. If you know, you know. We have rules and guidelines for whatever condition the market is in. It is very simple. It is very easy. All it comes down to is you as a human, you as an individual, making sure that you're applying these rules and actually sticking to it. If you know in a video game, right? Let me see. What's a game? What's a good game? Let's see. If I know, we can bring 2K into it. If I know, if I'm playing 2K, right? And I know, okay, I press R2 to speed boost. If I hit the left analog stick, I dribble to the right. If I hit the right, I dribble to, if I hit the left analog stick, I dribble to the left. If I hit the right, I dribble to the right. In order for me to do a crossover, I know I got to hit this same combo every single time to cook somebody to blow by and go to the lane. If I know that is the actual strategy that I need to use, if I know that is the actual move that I need to use, Why won't I apply that same principle to trading? If I know I got that same strategy, that same combo move that I need to use to knock the market out every single time, you feel me? Why wouldn't I use that same simple strategy over and over and over again to make my trading what? Easy. To make my trading what? Simple. Is trading hard? No, it is more mental and more psychology that you have to get down pat. And I understand there are people out there that's like, y'all still probably gonna comment me in my comments like, hopefully you understand where I'm going with this. But I know there's gonna be people in my comments like, bro, psychology part is hard. Everybody can't, because I understand. Everybody in life goes through different things. That's why as a trader, you have to understand when you are going through a tough period, whether that's a family member dying, whether that means your bills are piling up on you, whether you're feeling anxious or stressed in the markets. We always tell traders, if you're feeling any of this type of thing in the market, do not trade. Stay away for it. You're not going to be on the charts. Step away. Until you're not feeling anxious no more, until you're not having all these different, I would say, life, what's the word? Life emergency things. I think that's the tone. I think that's the word I want to use. Life. Basically, until you're not having all these different life problems when life is actually life. And if you know, if life is life right now for you, maybe this isn't the best time for you to trade. Wait till life is not lifing. Wait till it's not really kicking your butt. And you're back composed and you're back comfortable. And you're not stressing that, okay, dang, I need to make $1,500 by Friday or I'm not going to be able to pay my rent this month. If that's you, don't be trading right now. Because now trading isn't going to become easy for you. It's going to be, you're going to be psyching yourself out mentally. So hopefully this section of the video helped somebody. I hope it did. And like I'm always keep saying from here on out, trading is very easy. Trading is very easy. You could choose to make trading easy. You could choose to practice your strategy, or you could choose to not practice the same moves. Just like I said on 2K, I can give another example. I could talk about Call of Duty. I could talk about, what's another? Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat would be the best example. Mortal Kombat, when we were kids, so I'm currently 26. So back in, let's say, 2000 to 2007. Go back in your childhood right now. I'm talking to my OG people right now. If you're a little younger than that, first of all, shout out to you for learning about trading this early in the game, but keep watching, right? So, like, back in the OG, for my OG people, we talking about classic Mortal Kombat. You know, okay, your favorite Sub-Zero move, square, square, triangle, circle, square. That same combo. You put that same combo in every single time, it's going to hit. You're going to get that same ice hitting for your, damn, my elbow, actually? No, it's not. I'm tripping. You getting that same combo move every single time, and it's hitting every single time. Your cousin, your brother, your little brother, whoever, they getting mad because you spamming the same move, but that same move is hitting every single time consistently. Take that same principle and apply it to the charts. That same move, that same strategy, that same analysis. And if not the same analysis, you just saw how I just talked about that bag, right? You get different things in your bag for each different condition in the market. If it's an uptrend market, you got a strategy for that. If you got a sideways market, you got a setup for that. If you got a downtrend market, you understand how to catch pullbacks or reversals. Vice versa if it's an uptrend. You have so many different variables that you can use, so many different combo moves that you can use on the charts. That's going to get you right. Excuse me. That's it. That's all I got for y'all. So this is officially part 1 of Abe Talk. Part 2, we're about to get into me breaking down, or I'm going to actually add on into this video, me breaking down SPS 500, because that was the official main setup that, boy, the markets today off of really all of them for real. So SPS, now it's 100 did stand for me, but really it was SPS and US 30 the most that I was able to capitalize off on the most. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the recording from today's live trading session for me talking about the SPS 500 setup, maybe even US 30. I'll decide how I'm feeling, but after that, I'm going to go ahead and come back talking to y'all like this, and then we're going to go into talking about the recaps for how SPS 500 actually played out, along with the US 30 move that I actually called out to my Sniper Squad, personally mentee chat. And yeah, and I actually know what? Today I'm going to give y'all a free setup too, so stick along. Some part in the video I'm going to throw in a free setup for you guys as well, so I'll catch y'all on that too. But without further ado, let's get into the live trading session, and I'll see y'all there. Peace out. To this zone, you can kind of see like I already have my new entries that I'm looking for in the charts right now. So if it's going for a true sale, we need the market to actually close back inside this zone, give us a retest to the zone again, and then by the time it pushes down to 43.85, then we have our main move that we can look for at 43.85 for our sell entry. right? And then we have as well, if the market decides that after it retests the zone, if it decides that it just want to retest the zone and then bounce off of this level, right? So let's say full retest, same thing we talked about on US 30, right? So full retest back to the support level around London session. Where was that support level around London? Right here. So if it comes to this zone and fails to break below, then cool. Once the market comes back outside this zone, we will look to take buys at 4,400. So the entry would be 4,400. Stop loss will be 4,390. And then TP1 through 4, 4,405, 4,410, 4,415, 4,420. All right, what's going on, you guys? So now we're back to the live time. It's currently 8:24, well, 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So as you saw earlier in the video during the live trading session, I was talking about how we were at a clean setup in the market and how it's kind of like giving us two different perspectives that we can look for, right? So as you guys know, for my people that trade, Friday we saw the market took off a crazy buy, so SPS 500 actually broke above the zone. And on Sunday, from Friday to Sunday, we saw the market gave us a retest last night during London session. So after last night during London, we saw the retest back to support, aka the previous zone that the market broke out of. It became support once it broke back outside that zone, right? So this morning during London session, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., all the way up to 6 a.m., the market was going bullish. And then it decided to create what we like to call a lower high in the market. For those that don't know, a lower high is an indication that the market is going for potential reversal for the downtrend. Also, indication to let you know that it's going to start with potential long-term downtrend moves, right? But what we first need to confirm that, as you guys heard me talking about already in the long trading room, was we need to make sure when it came back to that same support level that it was at during London session, that it was actually going to break through. And if it didn't break through this area, and this would have became the area that we would have actually been looking for to take our buys at once it bounced off of the support level and push back up to 4,400. So as we start to look at the market currently, and I go ahead and run play on this, you saw, I forgot what time it was officially when it actually retested. Well, I guess we can see right here. So you saw during the live trading session, you saw in that video that it had retested support and then it started pushing back up. As you can see, once the market finished retesting, it showed us that it wasn't ready to break and commit for that support level yet, and actually closed back above the zone, which was our first indication that it was time to start looking for those buys. And I told them in the chat and in the live trading room, hey, once this market pushes up to 4,400, this is actually going to be our new buy entry that we're going to get ready to take. Ironically, as I'm recording this video right now, I just remembered that from Sunday's analysis breakdown that I actually gave to my mentees and stuff, I had an entry at 44.05, and not only that, I had another bonus entry. There's so many updates I got to get in chat right now that I think about it. But I had another bonus entry that I gave them at, I believe it was at 44.10 for once it actually officially broke above this area, because this was the previous lower high at the time, right? So I was like, all right, if it break above this level, then we could take another buy set up here. But the 4,400 area was the main buy entry that I was looking for, right? So as I go ahead and run play on this, it was smooth selling, right? It went TP1, TP2, TP3, and TP4 has smashed for 200 pips. Now, when we talk about, you guys probably see my old, like my recent, not my old recent, my previous YouTube video where I did $1,000 an hour, how I make $1,000 an hour trading. Now I'm actually showing you how is this possible when people talk about like, oh dang, like I want to make. People be so excited when they make $30 an hour or $20 an hour or $15 an hour minimum wage and stuff like this, right? And if you're not, obviously don't judge me, but I'm here to show you that I entered a trade, right? Once it came back to 4,400, I entered the trade around between 10 a.m. to 10:20. Within 2 hours, by 12 o'clock, right? And really it smashed at 11:45, but by 12 o'clock, TP1 through 4 was smashed on my SPS 500 position, right? Hear me out. Let me actually come back to the camera real quick so I can like touch you up. So like I was just saying, like, bro, I entered the trade at 10 a.m. From 10, there go the camera focusing. From 10 a.m. right to 12 p.m. It only took me 2 hours to make. I'm gonna add it up. Now I actually might throw it on here too. Oh, did it already reset? It did already reset. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Specifically, SPS 500, because we're not even talking about the US study position. 12,000 plus 12,000, that's 24,000. 36. And then 40, 60. Okay. So literally just on the SPS position, 2 hours, 60K. Like, I can't, like, bro, it doesn't get no better than this, because, like, once you really learn the skill and you actually sharpen your knowledge, like, I remember when I was having $100 days to my first $1,000 day, to my first 2K to 10K day, to 10K to 20 to 20 to 50 to, like, literally, and it's all, if you go back to my Instagram, actually, I don't know if it's still, I'm about to see if it's all still there or not, but if you go back on my Instagram page to 2021, you will see all the history is there for me actually doing it. So if you're new to my channel, you don't know about me yet, I'm here to tell you today, you're about to get hit to who I am, right? Abe Shaw, 5-year day trading, specializes now personally into only trading indices, SPS, NAS 100, Germany 40, US 30. But when it comes to trading, it's like, bro, like, once you really master the skill and learn your pair and master the craft, there is no dollar amount of money that you can make off this charts. Right now, it might sound unreachable to make $60,000 in 2 hours, but let's say I tell you I could take it a step lower. Like, I can go back and do maybe like a $2,000 account again and show you how to scale that account from, let's say, instead of doing 60K within 2 hours, we could talk about doing literally, what would be nice? What would be a nice number? Like anywhere between $500 to $1,000 an hour. You do $500 an hour. If I posted on my story right now, hey, I want to hire a personal assistant. I actually do need an assistant. I think I'm going to start looking into that. But, like, hey, I want to hire a personal assistant making $500 an hour. Do you know how crazy my DMs be going? If I post on my Instagram, who need a job making $500 an hour? First of all, you're going to think it's a scam. But I could show you, literally, I could have one of my mentees, personal mentees right now, I tell them, like, hey, make your goal for this week just $500 per trade, right? Let's make that the goal. We ain't got to go based off of the hour, because obviously, but that would just be for the sake of, like, me putting into my, like, W-2 employees type of mindset. You feel me? So, like, we talk about $500 an hour, literally, or $500 a trade. That is possible. And I send out 2 trades a day, near. So that's literally $500. That's $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day. That's $5,000. Well, I only trade Monday through Friday, so $4,000 a week. 4,000 is 4 weeks in a month. 4,000 times 4, $16,000 a month. Bare minimum. Because I'm only talking about if you're only going for $500 per trade. Imagine if I say, hey, let's go for $1,000 per trade. Now you do the math on that. You do the numbers in your head on a possibility. Now I'm not recording this video right now to get you overexcited about how much money you can make, because I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you what you can do if you really put your mind to it. This isn't gonna happen overnight. This isn't no get rich quick. This isn't a you put $1,000 in your account and it's gonna go crazy to 10,000, flipping to 10,000. Is it possible? Yes. All right. Does it happen to everybody? No. Do you have to have discipline? Do you have to understand to actually learn the strategy? Do you have to understand how to be greedy, to know when to take profit and actually listen? I feel like listening is fundamental. Listening has been fundamental since preschool, right? Since we came out the womb, listening has been fundamental. But especially with this, if you can't listen, if you can't be coachable, if you can't, keyword heavy on, if you can't be coachable, trading isn't for you. Like, if you say you want to find you a mentor or somebody to actually teach you, but you're not going to listen to the things that they're telling you to do, like, I'll be a fool if I don't listen to somebody that's made $10 million. Well, alright. I shouldn't have said that. I got a documentary coming soon, but how am I not going to listen to somebody that's already made, let's say, like $100 million in business or $100 million off of trading, right? Like, who am I to not listen to that mentor? Obviously, that person over there knows something I don't. So I'm going to listen to everything you tell me to do, because you actually hit the area that I wanted to be. Like, who would I not be? Who am I to not listen to the person that already have what I want in life? You feel me? So without further ado, let's get back to the charts. I know I'm over here rambling, but that's what this not. This today we're not doing that today. Today we are actually about to focus up, and I'm gonna talk about the US30 trade as well, along with giving y'all a free setup. So I'll catch y'all back over there. Peace out, y'all. All right, so we finally back, right? So sorry about that rambling. Sometimes I just get in that mode and I just get to talking and just I'll be passionate about this stuff, man. Like trading, the struggles that I went through. The struggles that I went through between all the blown accounts. I'm about to tear. Think about it. All the blown accounts, all the hard late nights at school, between studying for exams and really staying up late to do London session calls, my personal mentees, all the way back in 2018, literally 2018 vibes. If you know, you know. What a time, man. It was all worth it because it's shaped me into the person that I am today, and to be able to be here to teach you guys what I know is just truly a blessing, right? So as I run play on this real quick, we're gonna talk about it, and then I think I'm gonna give you guys a setup for not only SPS but US30. But I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the US30 sauce, and then we're gonna come back to the chart. So let's switch over to US30, right? So US30, this one was an interesting one. We had caught the sales originally this morning during London session, right? Nice sales during London session, and then it went back to that same support level that we were seeing on SPS. Like it found its support level for US30, which was right here. Ironically, this was also like another area that I was looking for sales. It was around 34, 179. Because at the time, if I rewind the charts back and show y'all, at the time when I had marked up my chart for the Sunday's analysis, this is what I saw. So I saw the market had broke out of the zone. We had sales on Friday. So I said, okay, cool. If US30 comes back outside the zone around 34, 179, which is what you see right here, this should be firing up to where I should be looking for a sell entry. And on this entry in particular, we were looking for it was supposed to be a break out to this area first, some form of a retest back to the zone. And then the second time, once it actually comes and closes below the zone, that's when we'll take our sales. So as I run play on this, you kind of see on Sunday, the market did break out with the sales. The area that we was looking for to sell off of, it did exactly what we expected, right? Bounced off of that price and started to pull back, right? Broke through, and I believe, yes, it did. I got to update the chat too if I forget. It smashed TP1, and then it came right back, back inside that zone. It took off for those buys. And I actually had a buy set that I sent out in my sender chat as well. And then this morning, we saw the market went back to that same resistance level. So what do you think we did? This was the main sell set that I called at first originally, was the sales. And then during New York, I started to notice that the market wasn't really trying to like keep going for the sales, but it found itself in the support area. So I was like, okay, cool. Just close our sales. It's time to start looking for the buys. But I'd rather us wait for our buys when they break out the top of the zone at the price of 34, 340. I believe that was the buy entry that I sent out on my chat. So this was the original buy entry that I sent out on my chat. I believe TP1 and TP2 smashed on this entry in particular. I could be wrong though. I think, let me make sure. Because this wasn't the move. I wasn't in these buys today. Today I was in SPS buys, and then I caught US30 sales. All right, cool. So this was, yeah, we went for TP1 and TP2, and then what I saw in the market. So this was the move where on US30 in particular, I caught about, let's see. I want to make sure I'm not messing this up. That was another 30, no, US30, I made 40 off of 40,000 off of 46,000. So on this setup in particular, it was really a lot going on when the market was up here. But I liked what I saw because of one thing about US30, I'm gonna give you guys a sauce. Like whenever it takes off doing like a strong momentum, the pullback or the reversals are always deadly or always a nice pullback. So in this case, we saw here in a 5-minute time frame. I jumped down to the 5-minute for y'all. As you can see, it went bullish, and then what happened? We had that bearish engulfing candlestick. Remember I was telling you I got like different sauce in my bag? This is one of them. This is one of the sauce that you can add. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was very rude. This is one of the sauces that you can add to your bag when it comes to understanding when reversals or continuations of a trend is going, right? Engulfing candlesticks can be your best friend for my people that like to trade price action, right? So here I had a strong bearish engulfing candlestick. So this is when I got ready to call the set out for my chat. And when I say chat, so if you're on a send a chat, you're watching this, I didn't send it out to your chat. In particular, this is actually for my personal mentees. My personal mentees get my trades that like the actual trades that I look for the most, my personal trades that I catch for myself, as well as I would say like kind of like the main subs. So I already made for my sister be watching this, y'all already made your money off of TP1 and TP2. Really, I made more than that. The buys last night, the sales, and then the extras. Like I had 3 different trades that's about. But I personally to use, y'all got the extra bonus. So I told my no, I told my Sniper Squad chat, like, hey, I'm taking my sales on US 30, and the specific price in particular, let me actually go to it, was at 34,370. So literally, like I said, right off of this level. This is when I call the sales. And maybe I'll put a screenshot in here just so y'all don't know, like, oh, he capping. I'll put the screenshot of my profits, and then I'll put the screenshot of me actually putting my sales chat. I said, hey, I'm looking for sales. I'm not looking for sales. I said, I'm in the sales for US 30. Stop loss is at 34,385. And then I said, I'm setting my TP to 34,306. That was the TP that I actually set. That was the TP that I said I was going for. It was at was it 306 or 307? It might have been 307, but I know it was between 307 and 306. That was the actual TPs that I was looking for. So as you can see, this trade was only for 640 pips, but 640 pips is still a lot of pips in the market, you feel me? Especially with the right lot size. And as I'm gonna play on this, as you guys should already know, if my people that trade US 30, the market broke, it was a strong retest, trying to fake us out for a little bit, and it just went strong selling for the sales back to that support level. And this was, remember how I was telling y'all I had took an early trade in the sales and I ended up losing some money? This buy right here was that reason. I had actually entered the sales a little bit early and I had set a stop loss right at this candlestick right here. Had I had let my trade breathe, how I usually do, I usually don't really have that tight of a stop loss. Usually I'm either letting it breathe all the way up here, or for my traders that have large capital, you understand we don't really need to leverage. We don't really need to set a stop loss because we have a mental stop loss in our head that we know to take out. I mean, to set. We have a mental stop loss in our head that we know that okay, if it get to this price, I'm closing, and that's how strong my mental is now when it comes to trading. Like no matter the drawdown is, if it's at a price that I don't like, I will actually close it. And that area for me would have been if it would have actually closed by this zone. So if I was actually paying attention at the time when this full pullback came, I would have actually got rid of my stop loss and actually let the trade ride out a little bit longer. Because at the end of the day, it did play out perfectly. But it's cool because I was able to hop in that same move again and actually catch the move that I want to catch and end the day in blue 84K in profit. So we're not tripping. Right. So as you can see here, after it hit the TP, it rejected the support level, took off for the buys. Came back again to form a double bottom and took off for the buys again. And then here we are now in consolidation. Now, I wish I would have caught this buy, but I was after I hit my TP, I was already done for the day anyway, but I wasn't actually paying attention to the charts after I entered the sales. I entered the sales and then I was done. And I wish I would have because I would have just caught this buy. So now that we're in consolidation, what I'm looking for tonight, and it's crazy because we got news tonight at 2 a.m. Yes. And I got the London session, live trading session at 3 a.m. Perfect. We're going to catch some moves tonight. So as of right now, this is the new zone that I want to play inside of. Right? So this is the new zone. And I have a special announcement that I'm going to announce at the end of the video. So make sure you guys stay to the end so I can put it down. So as of right now, this is the new range that I want to play inside of. Technically, I would love for the market to come back to retest here one more time. And then I would look to take buys off of the support level. So this will probably be the first entry that I'll throw in my chat. And I'll actually give it to you guys. So bounce off support. Once it rejects, we can take buys at 34,315. Excuse me. Stop loss below the zone. Depending on how big the stop loss is, I might just bring this entry down. Oh, perfect. 250. Cool. And then let's go ahead and take this back to the top. TP1. 360 pips. TP2, 660. Perfect. TP3. Off the breakouts. And then TP4, 1200. And the only reason I'm giving y'all more TPs, I get lucky. I do not. I'm giving y'all right. But the only reason I'm gonna give y'all more TPs because technically, if I wasn't calling this trade right here in particular, I'm gonna leave it at 2,000 pips and I'm gonna download this just to make sure, but I don't forget about it. I might publish it later on my trading channel. But the only reason I'm giving y'all this many TPs off the breakout is because if I wasn't looking for this buy right here, I would be looking for the buy off of the break of the zone. So this would be my other option for that break. I'll be waiting for it to come outside the zone, and then I'll be looking for those buys. Now, vice versa. So I just gave y'all that buy setup, so go back, rewind, pause. Besides that, we're gonna play that same devil's advocate. If it comes to the top of the zone, it fails to break out of the zone, and you guys can take sales. And if they actually reject this area, I'm actually gonna anticipate the sales coming fully back inside the zone, back to the full support from last week. So another 2,000 pips to the downside. Boom. And voila. This is gonna be my 2 US 30 trades. And I'm gonna get y'all right too, so don't leave it. I'm gonna still get y'all right with SPS as well. So 9, 6, 360. And if you don't know how my charts layout is set up, the blue line is our entry, red line is our stop loss. Orange line represents retest levels that the market can hit to and bounce off of this level. So TP1, TP2 are areas that it can hit this level and just take off for buys again. So you keep in mind, it has to break these levels for you to want to hold to these positions. And then this represents how far the market should be coming overall before the next major buy, if it does break past this point right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and download that. And then last but not least, we have our boy SPS 500. Put down to the 1 hour. Look at this one. That market played out perfectly today, man. I love SPS. SPS my baby. 4 retest back to the top of the zone. 44.15. Stop loss 44.25. And then TP1. TP2. TP3. And then TP4 right back to the same level and started the buys. And then you already saw the buy setup that I sent out earlier to my chat. So if it does give us that 4 retest today, then not today, but if it does give us the 4 retest tomorrow, then you already know what to do. You guys can take that same buy setup at 4,400. All right. So if you made this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Thank you for watching it. Please leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know that you made it this far if you haven't already. Couple of things I want to say. I really want to talk about the importance of like the TPs. And also, so before I can get to that, starters, Signals chat is now officially a one-time fee for Black Friday. I told you when I was posting on Instagram, this is one of the things I was talking about. So Black Friday for this week and for the next 2 weeks, basically, until December 1st, the Signals chat will be available. Each different Signals chat will be available for $175 each. So SPS, US 39, so $140. Whichever one you decide that you want as your preference, the Signals chat will be a 7-monthly fee. For the next 2 weeks, it will be $175 one-time fee for each chat. So do what you want with that information. If you want other chats, go ahead and get plugged in. If you don't care about it, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just wait until it's back, the full monthly fee for each chat, cool, then so be it. The following week, right, Black Friday weekend, and maybe I'll actually open it up during the week. Maybe I will. I'll open it up next week. So this week, Cinder Chat, next Sunday, the Academy will be back available. Instead of $1,200, that monthly fee, I'm not monthly fee, I'm tripping. The Academy actually will be going on sale for, I forgot what I said. I think it was like half. I think it was, so technically my Academy is $1,300. Half of that would be like $650. I think it was $650. So not this week, but next week the Academy will be back on sale for $650. So for those that want to take advantage of that, for the entire week, not this week, but next week, the entire week, the Academy sale will be on sale for $650 instead of you paying $1,300. And I actually I'll talk a little bit more at the end of the year. I'll talk more about how those in-person training sessions will go and all the things of that nature that I'm starting to bring in store to the academy. But TPs, let's talk about TPs real quick. Actually, I guess we're not. My battery is about to die. So I was going to talk about the importance of TPs, but maybe I'll just say that for either another video. Yeah, I'll probably say that for another video. We'll say that for another video. Alright, thank you for watching this entire video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys gained some value. Crazy day out the charts. I'm excited for the rest of the week. It's literally only Monday. And we have hella news coming out this week. So, it's going to be a movie. I just hope y'all ready. Episode 5 is done. And I'll catch y'all in episode 6. Peace out.